They want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, you can make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, yeah, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. Yeah.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Ravens
on 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A design run here with Jackson. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 45, white, claws red. 6, mega. Slice blue. Needle blue. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple.
Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Set. Ready. Commit. Red. 38. Hut.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Red. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Okay, right.
Packers, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Jacobs. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
A 2nd down throw for Love. And he's in. Tucker Craft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the zone read, give to Sampson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Defenses always have to make a decision, like how do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
2nd down, Jackson. Pass is caught by Olave. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
At their own 5-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
45. Watch 52 blaster. Black Ultra. Set.
Love to throw on first and 10. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Set. Hut. 52 boom. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That one good for 29.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short. So they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Set.
On first down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
25-yard line.
Ready. Set. Let's go now. Black. Set.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he brought down inside the 25. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Yellow. Striker. 3-3. Smash. Red.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll send Flowers in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. That one caught for Dante Wester. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. A give, it's Sampson. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 10-7.
Ravens 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Down. Yellow, 22. Slide 2. Black shot. Green jack. Set, go.
On play action, Love. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Seal, black. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Third and 4.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Black ultra. Fuse, yellow. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Up. Let's go now. Ready?
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup.
On the set.
Here's second and 6.
Set. 52 blue. Yellow. Blue. Hey, blue. Hut.
Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third and 5.
On the ready. Here we go. Drill green. Yellow. Pause red. 6. Mega. Set.
To throw is Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Packers first down.
Ready, red.
First and goal at the 5.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Olave is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on first down. Left side into the hands of Olave. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Olave is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
First down, Ravens.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Sampson gonna run it out of the gun. And he's gonna be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Ready, ready. Set, ready. Set, go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Black, 95. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. There's Pratt, the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up
From the 43, here's second and 7.
Let's go now. 50, green. Set.
Running is Jacobs. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
They face second down and 7.
Down. 33, yellow, black ultra. Hut, hut.
To throw is Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Drill green.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's hot. Left side, it's complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's a big one for the Ravens. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready, ready.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. Up the sideline at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Okay, break.
Packers, first down.
52 black.
First and 10
Ready.
at the 46-yard line.
52 Steel blue. Steel black. Green jack.
On first down, it's Love. Pass caught. It's Golden. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
On the double.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Red, ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big gainer for Green Bay. 39 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
Down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. 43 rail. Blaster, 6. Black shot. Set.
Love to throw. Flushed to his left. To the pylon, he's pinned. Jordan, Love. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
Packers 31, Ravens 14. Brendan McManus to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Third and long. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll send Flowers in motion. 3rd and long for Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Number 1 rule of throwing the ball out to the boundary, Mike, you can't be late with the ball, because when you do, that's exactly what happens. Corner does a great job breaking in front, catches it in stride, and he could have just walked into the end zone. There was nobody in front of him.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Black, 95.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
32.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jackson, this a designed run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd down. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance there. Over a heavy rush, he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
22 needle. Ready?
On second down, Love. A quick slant. Look in by Watson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Shot. 17. Here we go. Set.
They'll run it to the right, and here is Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. 2 yards on the pickup in second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8.
Let's go now. Yellow. 20 seconds.
Here's Jacobs.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
And 7.
Here's third and 7.
Set. Ready.
Now, Jacobs. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 2.
Ready. Ready.
4-yard line.
Cut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good, and the Packers are able to extend the lead.
52, Ravens 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Going to keep this one himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. That deep for Olave. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 59. Ravens 35.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Bo Melton on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
'43 rail. And we're going to do it. Black. Here we go. Set. 45. White. Hut.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go. 10 black. Chop. 17. Set, go.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout to get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hands up.
Throwing Jackson. Forced to his right. escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
10 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one on target to Olave. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddles. Coming up now for first and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Jackson up top again. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. We'll have to pick it up on third down. Again, it's Jackson. The ball deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it. So, it's a win for the Packers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.